From being a military outpost for the United States during the Cold War, Turkey has come a long way to becoming its own man. Since the start of the current Ukraine war, Turkey has successfully leveraged itself as a bridge between the East and the West. The West has long criticized President Recep Tayyip Erdogan for his authoritarianism, but the last few weeks saw Turkey succeed on several foreign policy fronts. First, Turkey spent months blocking Sweden's entry into NATO, creating a sense of urgency that forced Sweden to restart arms exports to Turkey and stop support for Kurdish fighters as well as other groups considered as terrorists by Ankara. Turkey then said it would only support Sweden's bid for NATO if the European Union restarted membership talks with Ankara. This demand has been reluctantly and conditionally accepted by the EU. That's 15 love for Erdogan. Second, shortly after Turkey announced its support for Sweden's entry into NATO, the Biden administration said it will proceed with the much delayed transfer of F-16 fighter jets to Turkey. That's 30 love. Third, the Ukraine war has provided Erdogan the unique opportunity to be the only NATO leader with significant influence in Moscow. This has helped Turkey play both sides. Mr. Erdogan helped broker last year's Black Sea grain deal, ensuring the global supply of wheat from Ukraine. Even though Russia recently withdrew from the deal, it's understood that the world will have to go through Turkey to revive it. And all this while, Russia watched as Ankara supplied armed drones to Ukraine. That's 40 love for Turkey. Fourth, Mr. Erdogan's recent visit to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE is quite significant. Huge trade and defense deals have been signed, one of them being that Saudi Arabia has agreed to buy Turkish drones, the biggest defense deal in Turkey's history. Overall, the Gulf trip is expected to fetch Turkey some $30 billion in investments over the long term, as well as new security and diplomatic partnerships. Turkey's relationship with Saudi Arabia and the UAE went bad after the 2011 Arab Spring and Turkey's support for the Muslim Brotherhood, and then the 2018 murder of Saudi dissident journalist Jamal Khashoggi at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. So Mr. Erdogan's visit shows how Gulf states are beginning to accept Turkey as their geographical link to the West. No matter how the US or the EU spins these events, for now, it's a game win for Turkey. And I'm sure you must have all figured out by now that for some very odd reason, this vlog is inspired by tennis number 1 Carlos Alcaraz's fabulous win at the Wimbledon.